From the subreddit NoStupidQuestions. How does a fart go around poop? Gas rises, I get that. But how does a fart, methane gas if you will, go around the poop, and in front of the anus? Okay, so this exact question came up a week or so ago. I was trying to find the specific parasympathetic mechanism, but boy does Google not want to play ball right now. Anyways, in short, your sacral nerve can differentiate between solids and gas pretty well and relaxes to allow you to pass gas without passing the solids as well. Do with that information as you wish, haha. Because your colon isn't a solid tube with no give to it, it can stretch. Put your finger in your mouth. Close your lips around it. Blow out hard. This is the best question ever asked on Reddit. I applaud you. Mine doesn't. My shit is normally shaped like a giant macaroni noodle which allows gas to pass through. I fart in the key of C#. Same way you can burp around a mouthful of food. Flips his turn signal on first, then checks his mirrors and blind spots. Then, when it's safe to do so, he goes around slowly and carefully. So, many issues there. Gas does not automatically rise. It depends on if the gas is lighter or heavier than air. And the stinky part of farts isn't methane. That's odorless. Hydrogen sulfide is the usual culprit in stinky farts. I think the answer to your question is that farts and crap stink for the same reason. Your gut is full of bacteria, as is your crap. That's fine, you need those bacteria. Those bacteria aid in digestion, and as a byproduct give off many gases, including several stinky ones. So your gut will have both the gases given off by the bacteria, and crap that is full of bacteria that give off stinky gases. That's called a turd swirler. It doesn't go around the turd. It goes through it, mind blown. You can all do this experiment at home or school, kids. And it's fun for all. Things you will need: 1. A condom, spares for expected breakage; 2. Chocolate mousse. For color and sticky factor; 3. Several ping pong balls. Blow the condom up, for air, insert balls into condom, solid bits, spoon mousse on top, intermediate slop, hold the end of the condom tight like a sphincter in your hand facing the floor like an asshole. With your other hand squeeze the condom and try to squeeze air out the bottom without any mousse or ping pong ball shooting out. You are trying to increase pressure on the air pockets to move them, and hold that sphincter hand tight if you feel liquid. Have fun. Full disclosure, I just made this up and am not sure how messy it will be. Photos please. May I ask how you came up with this question? Anus is big enough to fit 1.5 raccoons. Don't believe me? Try it yourself. Thank you all for giving me a good laugh. Godzilla had a stroke reading that and fucking died. Rectoanal inhibitory reflex. I call this a foop. Similar to how a shart is a shitty fart, this a fart that has to roll past the poop, therefore henceforth foop. I'm sure there's other, better names for this situation, but I retired from the naming game and am not looking for competition. Your entire gastrointestinal tract has coordinated muscular contractions that are constantly working to move ingested material downwards. That action is called peristalsis. It pushes solid, gas and liquid downward. Your digestive tract is stretchy, so if there is a bubble of gas, as the peristalsis compress the gas, it can stretch the tube it's in and go around solids. Others have mentioned the sensors at the rectum that can distinguish between the various materials expelled most of the time. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. Bubbles. I'm not a fart scientist, but here's my answer. You eat food. That food is digested in the stomach. Any food that hasn't digested fully gets digested in the digestive tract. That creates pockets of gas we know as farts. I don't know if it ever goes around poop. If you think it can, you've probably pooped your pants recently. Reverse osmosis. Sometimes it does, but sometimes it doesn't. Sometimes it doesn't. 95% of the time it doesn't. At least for me. Diarrhea is no fun, frown. That's what they want you believe. Then when you least expect it. Intestinal fortitude is fine, until it isn't. Carefully. Counter question that my friend and I pondered once: how many farts does it take to accumulate enough fecal matter to make a poop log? Obviously we need to fix some variables and make some assumptions, but how much farting would make that possible?